Taurus, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. All right, so the Six of Cups in reverse, okay. Maybe feeling a little bit sad, disappointed, nostalgic. All right, your person, the Three of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who put you in a third-party situation or has moved on with a third party and you're missing them. They're viewing you as the Seven of Wands. They're seeing you as guarded. I'm also getting an energy of walking away. But I kind of feel like this person's hoping you'll look back, or they wonder if you're looking back, which I think you are. What you're not seeing is the Four of Wands in reverse. If this person is with a third party, which I'm getting very strongly, that connection's not going to last, or they're separating from that person. And we see the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person may be coming back around, Taurus. All right, and we see the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So Capricorn energy in its shadow can be stubborn, pessimistic here about love, because it does look like this has been painful, this has been hurtful. There's been sadness, there's been disappointment, but with the Devil in reverse, I also feel like some of my Scorpios, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, Six of Cups can be Scorpio energy. Some of my Taurus, even though you're sad and you're feeling nostalgic, there was a reason why you two couldn't be together. And it feels like it was for your protection. And again, maybe you were just crushing on this person and you found out they're in a third party, or some of you, they put you in a third party, but for others of you, I feel like there's been some time that's passed, Taurus, and this person moved on with somebody else. But that connection's not going to last, or that connection is unstable. So let's see, Six of Cups here. And again, this might not, this feels like a really specific message, Taurus. So if it doesn't resonate with you, do check out your other signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, even your north node. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like you're definitely in your feels about this. You're feeling emotionally drained. You're feeling sad. You're feeling like you can't quite move on from this. But at the same time, the Devil in reverse, Taurus, is telling me that you also know that there wasn't something healthy here, or this wasn't quite meant for you at this time. You're viewing them as the Queen of Wands in reverse, third party energy. Maybe you always knew there was a third party. I mean, you could have fallen in love with someone who was married or dating somebody else. This could have been an affair, right? Or it could be somebody you had a short-lived connection with that you were hoping it was going to be something more. And, they chose somebody else, or they moved on with somebody else here. You are very physically attracted to this person, but you also know that this situation has been a bit emotionally draining for you. And you're viewing the relationship as the Four of Cups in reverse, though. You are open to reunion. You are open to hearing from this person, or maybe receiving an apology. And they're coming in with communication here, Taurus. So each and every one of you, your stories are going to be different, but this person absolutely is coming in with communication. All right, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here, please? What else do we need to know? You can't escape your shadow self. So until you make the unconscious conscious, it will continue to direct your life. Interesting message here. There is some shadow work. And I feel like there's a part of my Taurus, that there's a reason you couldn't be together. Again, maybe, logistical reasons like third party, right? But I'm also seeing that there's a part of you that knows there's something deeper that needs to be looked at. But then there's this other part of you that's really nostalgic, and you're missing this person, and you're like still open to this person. All right? And you're human. Don't beat yourself up for that. But uproot bad habits, Spirit saying. Okay, we might be getting some tough love messages coming through for my Taurus. I love you dearly. Okay, but you have let bad habits take hold of your life. It's time to uproot them and start fresh if you want to see a positive change in your life. And again, maybe this person is or was a bad habit. You may have a history of falling for people who are not available, emotionally available, or who are taken, right? Or allowing people who are taken to fall, not fall for you, but, they give them your time and your energy. Okay, and it feels like it might be a repeated cycle here. It's time to start fresh if you want to see a positive change. And I do think a lot of my Taurus, you are doing that. The Seven of Wands, you're moving forward, you're being strong, but there's that part of you that's still looking back. And again, you're human. That's okay. But it is about making the healthiest choices for you and yours at this time. All right, and you were chosen. So you were chosen because you're perfect for the mission. Simply shine your light on the road ahead and you will help others to see their way. So again, I mean, what I get from this is that this is definitely a karmic situation now. I don't want you to prickle at that just yet. I mean, it just feels like this is a situation you were meant to experience. It feels like it's been a very difficult situation. But Spirit's saying, shine your light on the road ahead and you'll help others see the way. Keep going. You know what direction you need to move in here, Taurus. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see don't settle. Don't accept your current circumstances as the best you'll ever have. Don't be afraid to start over. And that's especially for my Taurus here, where maybe this person was married and you had a flirtation or a fling or an affair. Okay. Or, this person isn't currently available. Take those facts and run with it, right? Like, don't settle for being second or being a side piece. Don't settle for holding on to someone who's not available, who's not giving to you. And Spirit's saying, build bridges, not walls. So everything you want is waiting for you on the other side of the walls you built. Let your guard down and let life in. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is, don't close yourself off to other options here, Taurus. It feels like this person isn't available. Now, it might be that their connection is unstable. It might be that they're, becoming single soon. But it feels like you don't have that information just yet. Now, it doesn't mean you can't hold space for this connection if this is still something you are open to. Not all of you will be. Some of you are. But I feel like let your guard down and let life in. Don't let this keep you single. Don't let this keep you waiting is what I'm getting. This person is coming in with clarity and truth and possibly reconciliation, right? But until you get that message, until you know what they're able to offer you, what they want to offer you, and what's really going on in your life, the message is clear. You are not meant to put your life on hold. So we do get this Three of Cups energy in reverse. We've been over it. Third party energy here. Justice card. Libran energy. And the Knight of Wands, and we see the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you, this person may have rushed into another connection or like a quick marriage, maybe even after you two separated. Okay, they may have cut off all communication. King of Swords energy, it is kind of a self-absorbed energy. So my Taurus, I do want you to be very aware of this. This person could be a Libra. They could have Leo, Aries, Sag in their chart. But I do want you to be aware of this because the King of Swords in reverse is one of my red flags. It's somebody who thinks about themselves first and foremost. And again, they might have started something with you when they were married. Very passionate energy, very sexual energy with the Knight of Wands. So some of you, this was an affair, and I'm not here to judge anybody. Okay, we're not here to judge anybody, but I do feel like the King of Swords in reverse isn't a necessarily very trustworthy energy. Now, I do think this person thinks about rushing towards you to make it up to you. Now, we see the Seven of Wands. They see that you're strong and you're protecting yourself, but I do think that they're hoping that you still, hold the torch for them. Two of Swords, they see that you're no longer holding back. You've made a decision coming into alignment moving forward. They're starting to see very clearly that they want reconciliation or that they have very sweet feelings for you. Now, it could be because they're going through a breakup or a separation, or they're going to be single soon. Okay, it could also be because you're being strong, Taurus, and you're walking away, but you do need to be careful here. and the Four of Swords. They may feel like you're healing and you're moving on. They might also just feel like you're quiet, you're not reaching out, and that might be driving them crazy. You're being protected, double fours here. Pay attention to that number sequence. The Four of Wands showing up in reverse here tells me that whatever third-party situation they're in, it is unstable. If they're not currently involved with somebody, they have an instability in their life, and that may be some of their karma. Tower energy. They haven't let something go. They're hesitant. And we see the Two of Pentacles. But I do want you to be careful, Taurus, because this person, they might come towards you and tell you, oh, we don't sleep together anymore, or me and my person don't sleep in the same room, or our marriage or our relationship is on the rocks, but they haven't fully let that go. Okay, so like I would be careful, because I am getting an energy of this person kind of jumping from one relationship to another, or setting something up before they're fully out of another connection. And they may have done that to you, or they're doing that to this person. It does feel like a repeated pattern here. And maybe they always come back to you, Taurus. You know, like they get in a relationship and then they choose you, and then they go to someone else, and then they come back to you. I'd be really, really careful here. And I'm taking this tone because it feels important, because we see, you know, uproot bad habits here. We see shadow work. I think you're being protected here, and I think you know it. But this person is coming back around, all right? And I do think it's going to be confusing for you. Four of Wands in reverse. Something's not working out for them, but I'm not sure that they're going to be able to give you... They're coming back around, but they might not stick around. Four of Wands in reverse. Magician energy. Manipulative energy, not saying they want all these things, but I kind of feel they're going to be blowing some smoke up your ass. Hanged Man energy. It's time to move on from this. I kind of feel like you have all the details you need, Taurus, about this person. King of Wands, they're coming in. I think they're irresistible. They're sexy. The passion might be off the charts. Again, I think you have love for this person. I think you're open to this connection, but it feels like they do this. They hop from one relationship to another, or they set something up before they move on. And like they might commit, or they might commit really quickly, but I just feel like they juggle too much. And I feel with this Hanged Man energy, you are ready to move on from this, especially my Taurus here, where this is a repeating pattern you've had with this person off and on, or them with somebody else and coming back to you. I don't love it for you. I don't love it for you. So let's see. What do we need to know? You are special to this person. All right. They can't stop thinking about you. All right. Shocking. This person might be also shocked or surprised or amazed that you are... that you're going on a trip, that you're moving on or something like that. You're moving, I'm kind of getting. I do think that they're probably like checking you out. Maybe they're used to you being single. DMs and double tap likes. That's how they're going to try to get back in. Not necessarily with like clear communication, but liking your stories. You know that vibe of like starting to show up around, your social media. And you have to be careful, Taurus. We have so many red flags coming through here. They're coming in to try again. They're multifaceted. I'm still getting a juggling energy off of this person. But this is somebody who wants their cake and to eat it too. And again, I don't think their connection might be unstable with that third party, but it's not done with. And they want to set something up, or I kind of feel like they might want to use you as a filler. As a filler relationship. Do they have real feelings for you? Absolutely. But I don't see this person committing. I see them being quite manipulative. And so I feel the message is strong. I know this is not a message a lot of you want to hear, but somebody out there really needs to hear it. And I do see this person being quite irresistible, Taurus. So this person is coming in with honesty. So they might come in and tell you, my relationship isn't doing so well, but we're still together. But I'm planning on, ending it. In that sense, they might come in with honesty. Maybe they were always honest about that third party. That doesn't make it okay, right? Sometimes it, it can pad the landing, but, it doesn't make it okay if it's not in alignment with you. Work relationship, they may honestly want to work on this relationship with you. They're insecure because they know you might be moving on. You might not be giving them the energy you normally do. This person is not who you think. They are financially stable. Okay. And we see life of the party and a night owl. So again, that could just be their patterns, how their life is right now. All right, Taurus, I still feel like we've got red flags here. You need to be careful because I don't see this person being really, truly honest. Like, I mean, they might tell you the hard stuff, right? Like, I am with somebody else, but I really want you. Do they really want you? Yes, but I don't think that they're going to be making the effort to, build a meaningful relationship here. They may just want the physical, or like I said, they don't want to be alone. And again, it's not taking away from who you are. You are special to this person, but they're not up for giving you what you're looking for here. All right, so we see unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. For some of you, it's that third party. They thought, they moved towards that third party. Maybe they married that person, whatever. They thought that was their happily ever after. That's not the case. Some of them might be shocked if you do reject this person. All right, they want to mend the connection, so they're coming back around. I've let my pride get in the way of our connection. I kind of feel like that's their pattern. I want to call you and hear your voice. They're missing you, and I'm struggling to get over the past. I think they're struggling to get over you, Taurus, but I also think they have a hard time letting go of whatever this other energy is around them. And they want to tell you the truth, but by lying to you, they know they ripped you apart. This person has a history of not being so honest, Taurus. Really, really big heads up. Okay, let's get advice and guidance from the Grounded Response Oracle. Clear messages, advice and guidance for my Taurus, please. Again, if this is not your reading, this feels super specific. Do check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. And like I said, sometimes I do also like to check out my North Node. All right, let's see. We have choose presence, be here instead of ahead. So stay present. Don't stay in the past. Don't get too stuck in the future. Stay present. Hold your center, Taurus. You can care without abandoning yourself. Because I do see you still have feelings for this person. But that doesn't mean you have to abandon yourself and put yourself back into a situation or put yourself in a situation where you're not honored and respected. All right, return to your body. Grounding restores clarity. And again, for an earth sign, super important. Allow space to speak. Silence can reveal more than pressure until clarity asks to be spoken. So what I get from this card here is like, I kind of feel this distance or this silence has revealed some clarity. But I'm also seeing until clarity asks to be spoken. So it doesn't mean you have to always stay quiet. This may be a real opportunity, Taurus, to speak your piece. Tell this person how you really feel. Some of you might be telling this person off, right? Others of you, you may be telling this person, I love you, but with a very heavy heart. I can't be with you. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for all of you. And release the need to fix. This is not yours to manage or repair. And it does feel like they're coming towards you to fix because they want you to fix the boo-boo, kiss the boo-boo, fix the ouch, right? And we see stay rooted. So again, Taurus, really important for you as an earth sign. Those of you who do chakra work on your base chakra. Emotional grounding changes how everything lands. All right, my lovely Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.